So I thought they're gonna run away now, but I thought I'd let everybody know why we have leghorns in our property. I was just gonna show you. We have probably 16 leghorns, and I'd say every day from those leghorns we get 11 white eggs every day, so they're laying, you know, pretty consistent. And that's the thing with them. They are very simple. They're very simple birds, and for the amount they don't eat much, and for the amount of eggs we get, you know, feed ratio. If you were to consider that, I would say that a leghorn is the way to go. Now, I would imagine that, I know they have like a brown leghorn, some other exotic colors or whatever, but we call all of ours Lucy, our original leghorns that we got. It remind me of Lucille Ball with the big red lipstick, you know. So, so we always, they're all their names are Lucy. They're the Lucies, but for egg production, and the other reason why we have them on our farm is sometimes, you know, when you're raising fancy chickens, and I like the fancy English Orpingtons, as you can see, most of our flock is that. We have a few Americanas in there, but you need the females in there in order to keep the pretty. As you notice, we fall in love with every rooster we get, and we want to keep them. So a way to get the female status up is with the leghorns, you know, to keep the peace with the roosters, to up the girls' numbers. And the other thing is we can very easily pick out the white eggs from the brown eggs when we're wanting to hatch. So that way we can just pick the brown eggs to hatch strictly English Orpingtons. Now, we don't have any leghorn roosters, and we'll never have any leghorn roosters because we don't really want...
We had one back in the day, Tyson.
Yeah, we had one named Tyson. He looked like he fell off a meat truck, so we named him Tyson. We thought it fit him. But just a consideration. One thing about the leghorn is they're kind of flighty. They're not as
Friendly.
no, I'm not gonna say friendly. They're curious. They'll come up and see what you're doing real easy, like.
They don't want to be handled.
Yeah, they don't really want to be handled. And sometimes they'll get intent on laying a nest out somewhere on the property, and then all of a sudden you'll be coming up upon a 20-30 egg nest, and you know, we don't always get our count. We try and count all our birds every night. We don't always get our count good, but every once in a while we won't be able to figure out where they are, and then all of a sudden we'll come into a load of eggs and figure out where they're staying. But and leghorns are good for that. But I think that I found chickens in general at a teenage age, they decide they want to go lay an egg somewhere offbeat. And the other thing is, if you notice, the leghorns, you know, I'm kind of showing one over there in the garden. There's some scavenging over here in the turkey coop. They are very good foragers and scavengers. You know, they're always busybody. You don't see them laying around. I love my English Orpingtons because of the way they look and their size and so forth.
But they're lazy like me.
They're somewhat lazy, you know. You see less of the foraging. They're more sunbathing, laying under the bush and waiting for dinner, for you to bring them their dinner, you know. But the leghorns definitely get out and about. And for the most part, we might have one or two that fuss about getting it back in the coop at night, but they seem to follow through and go right in there. But so if you're looking for an egg layer, I think that they're probably your top dog. And like I said, I know nowadays there's new colors. I think there's a brown leghorn or some other kind of leghorn. I would imagine they would be very similar, but I've probably raised, I don't know, somewhere between 15 and 20 different kinds of chickens. And to me, so far they're the best egg layers per feed ratio that you can get.
And the silver duckwing bantam well summer.
Yeah, that
Silver duckwing bantam
well summer. We have
They're good
one.
egg layers.
Yeah, we have one of those, and they lay eggs very well. They're a tiny bird, and they get along with everybody. It's just the popularity in trying to find one is a little difficult. So, but yep, that's it. And I hope you like our video. And if you're looking for an egg layer, I would recommend the
California white.
actually California white and or Leghorn. Depending on what part of the country or where you're getting your chicken from, I think they're the same thing called something different.
And they're cheap to purchase too.
Yes, yes. I think last time we only paid $1 or $2. So, and that's it. And I hope you like this video and subscribe and have a wonderful day.